U.S. government shutdown is on the verge of ending, but not for at least one more day.
And while a deal to reopen the government passed the Senate last night, there are still plenty of questions about what comes next. Let's turn now to congressional correspondent Lisa Desjardins. All right, Lisa D., what is the latest?
Okay, as we speak, members of the House of Representatives are making their way by plane, car, one by motorcycle, because they expect to vote on this deal tomorrow.
So, if you've ever cracked open the Bible or at least stayed awake in Sunday school, you might remember the number 40 pops up a lot. 40 days of reign with Noah, 40 years of wandering with Moses, 40 days of Jesus being tested in the wilderness. So, apparently, 40 is God's favorite number for testing people. And right now, Washington's at 42, which means this shutdown is officially 2 days overdue. Now, they've been wandering through the political desert, fighting, finger pointing, and waiting for a burning bush to explain the budget. But let's be honest. If this was a test of faith, they failed the first multiple choice question. The only thing multiplying around here, y'all, is excuses. And if this is your first time tuning in to Southern Confidential, welcome. And to everyone else, welcome back. If you would take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like the video, I would really appreciate it. And now, back to our story. Now, here's what that really means. The Senate, not the whole Congress yet, finally passed a temporary funding bill to end the shutdown. The vote, 60-40. So it took 8 Democrats and independents, including Maine's Angus King, joining nearly every Republican to get this deal across the finish line. And let's be real, y'all. This wasn't a sudden burst of teamwork. This was a collective cry for help. These folk have been locked in session like a sequestered jury on day 6 with cold pizza. You know, they're tired, snappy, and in short, these people are just ready to go home. So what did this so-called miracle bill actually do? Well, it keeps the government open through January 30th, 2026. So that's it. It gives full year funding up to 3 years to military construction and veteran affairs. Everyone else is running on a short-term continuing resolution, borrowed time in short. So the Affordable Care Act, the premium tax credit extension, well, that didn't make it into the deal, not as of yet. And lawmakers say they'll vote on that later. We'll see. But the infrastructure and education, they barely touched that. So maybe they missed the 40-day mark for divine deliverance. But after 42, 43 days of being shut down, we might finally see federal workers getting back pay and SNAP benefits loading before Thanksgiving. So small victories, right? But we'll take them. So right now, the bill heads to the House of Representatives, and if the House passes it and the president signs it, the government will officially reopen. Now, experts say the House could vote as early as today being November 12th, 2025. If it passes, federal offices will reopen, workers receive back pay, and food assistance programs can restart. But don't get too comfortable, guys. This isn't reform. This is simply a reset. So come late January 2026, we'll be right back here arguing, fighting over healthcare, budgets, and who's to blame for the next shutdown. You know, different month, same mess. So yes, there's finally a light at the end of the tunnel, but let's not call it divine intervention, okay? This didn't happen because Congress found common ground. It happened because the American people ran out of patience. Workers spoke up, families pushed back, and then the pressure finally got louder than the politics itself. So what do you think? Is this a real breakthrough or just another break before the next breakdown? And as always, thank you for tuning in to Southern Confidential. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And I will see you on the next video.